Okay, still on, Alice Cooper, still on, Killer. Track one, side one, Under My Wheels, which I think Alice still plays to this day, and it's still a classic, and it always will be. It starts with an explosion of guitars and bass and drums and everything. It's a great, track one, side one. This is an absolute beauty. So the first thing you hear is A and C, right? For ages, I assumed that might be, without a guitar in my hand, I assumed it might be A to F, because at the end we've got, they've got that A to C bit. So I thought at the start, it's actually A and C. So I thought it was A and F, it's A and C. The first thing here is, right, but unfortunately, like everything in rock and roll, it's way more involved than that. So the first thing you hear is that this A chord, but there's a line through it, so we get, and under this we hear up to C. So that's the initial thing, the bass plays that and one of the guitars plays that. The other guitar maybe somewhere in the mix plays it. And then the drums play buddle up, buddle up, buddle up, buddle up. And we're into the song. So that's the intro. That's not one half of the intro, but there's another one on top of that. So we've got this A and G and A, sorry. Up to C, B flat C. And that goes B flat down to G. So we get this. And then buddle up, buddle up, buddle up. Neil Smith, the drummer, running around the kit. And then D to E. Now, again, that bit. You can actually hear the third coming through. Now, sometimes we all like to play like a 5 chord because, it's big and kick-ass, but you can actually hear the... So you hear the... and the F sharp, and you hear the A flat and the E. So it's actually more like... Bop, 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 bop. At this point, Alice sings Telephone's Ring. Now, there's a bit that goes over that. So if you think, what would you play over the A and the C? You've got the opportunity to play a short solo. And what Glenn Buxton, for it's he, plays is this. And it's great. That's it. Plays an A note, it plays a C note. There is a special guest on this song, we'll get to this in a minute. So it's a double stop, you bend the G up to A for the first one. So the first thing is, and then down to Z. And that's it. Now, throughout this song, Glenn Buxton plays some stuff that's really on edge. Near the end of the song, or before the guitar solo, he plays a... So you see the bend isn't quite going up to full pitch, and it sounds great, it just gives it a real edginess. Before the pre-chorus he plays, what it doesn't do is go... You see the difference? Even if I bend that the whole tone, what he does, and then at the... You see, so the bends are a bit more edgy, the bend is not going the full way up. Now, that may be because you like that sound, I certainly like it. It may have been because, I think it was probably recorded 71, 72. It may have been less easy to get, 9 and 8 gauge guitar strings. So it was maybe recorded on 10 gauge or thicker strings. As I said before, you see how much they look like a band, and they both played SGs. Glenn Buxton played a white SG Custom, it's beautiful. Michael Bruce played a red. SG, I think it was a special. So they both played SGs. Dennis Dunaway had that, Fender bass that he played down around his knees. I mean, they were all really good and they fit together. They looked like a band and they played very cohesively. And then you've got the concept on top of it, which may be Alice or maybe Alice and Bob Ezrin and Jack Richardson. So that's intro. That bit, by the way, on the record takes about 10 seconds. And I probably talked about it for 5 minutes. But it is worth talking about if you want to get close. So right, and then this lead line on top of it that Glenn Buxton plays. And then the into the song. So we get this chord. This is where Alice is singing Telephone is Ringing. Right? Now the chords are an A, a C, a D and an F. So chord like this. There's a horn part of it, which is lovely. Horns are great in this. Unfortunately, that's not all the rhythm part does. The rhythm part is a lot more elaborate, if you like this. I've never been good at these parts where a chord slides up the neck chromatically, like in the suites. Called Hellraiser, and then goes like that. It's a real banana skin for me. So this one is like this. This is really like this. But I'll show you what he plays. So the chord's got A. Right then. So it's B, that B. Right, but you get the basic chords, but they are embellished by those bits. First of all, this is chromatically A all the way up to C. When we hit the C, then go. Yes to D, then F. Right. We then go to a section that goes, this is when you call in the telephone. Right? Telephone is ringing. Yeah. So that bit is an E. And that mirrors the Take Me to the Show. And then I say, sorry honey, I just can't go. Right, so that's a bend off the B note. Just down that. And then the telephone is ringing. Then we got to C. And we go to the pre-solo bit, which is I got you under my wheels. Glenn Buxton's play. And then we're into the guitar solo.